First thing you're gonna wanna do is relax your shoulders. You see, my problem is, I sit there and I'm like, but then my mind wanders. I start thinking about like farm animals, you know, I got a brain. And my brain, it be braining. And you know what they say when your mind drifts while you're meditating? Gently bring the breath back. But even when I'm not distracted, I be bored. I'm sure you have your own downfalls with meditation, but if you click this video, I'm willing to bet you're a person that understands you probably shouldn't go without it. Welcome to No Lab Coat Required. My name is Johnny. Hopefully your shoulders are lowered. The meditation practice we're about to go over revived meditation for me. Clear? I'm sorry. What's my next line? I'm happy to share it with you. Let's get into it. Stuff you're gonna need: sheet of paper, pencil, 2 timers, a set of lungs. In this video, we're just gonna go over the procedure and the steps of the breathing practice. In a separate video, I'll go over the science and the why behind those steps. I just want this one to be more of a quick reference for you. And at the end, I'll put together a list of the steps so you can keep a screenshot on it or something like that, you know. I'll explain it further, but all we're doing is taking a big old breath in through the nose,
plugging our nose and exhaling all the way down
to the natural conclusion. And we're gonna hold it there at the bottom of the exhale. The lungs are empty. We're gonna hold it as long as we can until we feel the first potent desire to breathe. And then we're gonna inhale when we wanna breathe. And we're gonna wait a few minutes before we do that again. But as we're waiting those few minutes, we're gonna do something called the perfect breath, which is breathing in for 5.5 seconds and then breathing out for 5.5 seconds. All right, take a seat with me. Let's do it. Posture. We want to sit straight up, back straight, allowing your diaphragm and rib cage to move about freely with no restriction as we breathe. Not tense, but straight. And of course, relax them shoulders. With any meditation, the reason we want to relax the shoulders, the back, the chest is because when we breathe in, we don't want to breathe in like, and you know, rising all of those accessory muscles. It's unnecessary. We want to relax the shoulders, relax the chest, relax the back. We just want to really focus on that inner pit, that core, and that diaphragm is going up and down. If you go to a random person and you tell them to take a deep breath and they hit you with one of these, then they got to do a little bit more practice. Like an MJ and LeBron debate, you know, with the diaphragm versus like the smooth muscle of the heart. Who's really the GOAT? Timing, I want you to go ahead and grab one of your timers. This will be the passive timer. And we're gonna be watching seconds. So I like to use my cell phone, but a stopwatch, smartwatch, or wristwatch with the second hand will work. The second timer is our active timer. We'll be starting, stopping, and resetting it. Johnny, what do I need all these timers for? What am I doing, baking a cake? Perhaps. All right, breathing. We're going to inhale completely through the nose, pinch your nose shut, and breathe out through your mouth all the way to the natural conclusion of the exhale. Now, hold it right there at the bottom of the exhale and start the active time. You're timing how long the breath hold is before you feel the first potent desire to breathe. When you feel that desire, go ahead and inhale and stop the active timer. Write down how long the hold was. Now, we aren't doing these breath holds back to back. We're gonna wait several minutes before we do our next one. I like to wait 3 to 4 minutes. Now, as we're waiting those minutes, we aren't just sitting there. What we're gonna be doing is practicing what we call the perfect breath. The perfect breath consists of breathing in for 5.5 seconds and breathing out for 5.5 seconds. This was coined by best-selling author of Breath, James Nestor. That boy, or that man I should say, he be breathing. Now, why it's called the perfect breath is the reason you're gonna want to watch the more in-depth video that will be dropping when it drops. We're using a passive timer to obviously keep track of how long we're meditating, but to also keep track and count out the 5.5 seconds we're breathing in and out. So we're watching the timer on our phone or the second hand on our watch. And it don't have to be the perfect count. They can be in the range of 5 to 6, but really aiming for the 5.5 seconds is one of the reasons this meditation practice is fun in the first place, why it's engaging. Keep it fun, man. You don't want to get bored. After those several minutes, take it to the top and repeat. All right, some key takeaways, some tips. Only do this when you're at rest, when you're breathing normally, not after a hard workout. To practice this after a hard workout or something, it's not gonna kill you. It's not like this is a dangerous thing to do. It's just that this meditation in particular, we're focusing on doing it at rest. When you go for your breath hold, you got two options. You can leave your fingers on and hold at the bottom of the exhale, or you can take your fingers off and you're still holding just without your fingers. The reason I'm making this distinction is because I like to hold my breath without my fingers holding my nose, because for me it just feels less restrictive. If you are not in tune with your diaphragm to a certain degree, like if you don't know how it feels when it contracts or when it doesn't contract and it feels like you're cheating without your fingers there, then yeah, go ahead and leave your fingers there. 2 timers actually isn't 100% necessary. You can do this with just 1 timer. 2 just makes it a bit more convenient. If you do it with 1 timer, all you'll have to do is make note of when you started the breathing practice and when you end it, just so you are aware of how long you were meditating. Lastly, this is meditation. Don't let my instructions burden you. Don't overthink it. Don't let it be about how long can you hold your breath. It's not really a competition. It's not about any of that. You can make it a fun game if you want, but the point is, don't be overwhelmed by everything I'm sharing with you. The whole point, the whole gist of this is to engage the most basic essential function of our life by doing more than just inhaling and exhaling. Leave a like if you haven't already. Appreciate you. I'm gonna get about y'all way.